This is 24 hours of eating Thai street food in Talat Phlu, Bangkok. So for our first stop today in Talat Phlu, we are having something that is quite rare here in Thailand. I actually only know of this one stall that's selling it. It's called Khanam Vuong Yuan. It's an Vietnamese-inspired Thai dish that you won't find in Vietnam, but they have something similar in Vietnam called bánh xèo. So Khanam Vuong is like crepe. Yuan means Vietnamese, so it's a Vietnamese-style Thai crepe. A little bit confusing, but it looks delicious. She's got two different versions of it. Both use a turmeric batter. The less crispy one has egg in the batter. So she pours the batter right into the wok and then sort of moves the wok around to cover every inch with that batter. She'll start to fill it with the filling. So there's bean sprouts, there's tofu, pickled radish, peanuts, green onions, and coriander, and then also a coconut shrimp sort of sweet paste. Then she flips it up and kind of makes this little pillow of goodness and then fries it up with some more oil. It's definitely a little bit greasy, and that's the sort of soft version, I guess. The crispy version is similar, but there's no egg in the batter, and she just keeps moving the wok side to side over that charcoal to get it crispy evenly. The same ingredients on the inside, but it turns into more similar to the bánh xèo in Vietnam, a crispy sort of crepe pancake with that inside filling, savory and sweet. So we're gonna order at both to try. This looks really good. It's very popular and very rare. I've only seen it being sold here in Talat Phlu before. So she's making the extra crispy one. I guess I should call it thin and crispy. The other one's still crispy. It's actually like deep fried, but it's like a big thick pillow. And then the other version, which is more similar to the Vietnamese one I've tried, bánh xèo, is a really thin, crispy crepe. And she needs to keep the charcoal heat a lot lower for this one so it doesn't burn. And then adding a little bit of oil, and then kind of just repositioning the wok over that flame to cook it crispy the whole way around until it's like a chip, basically. It's a very delicate process to get that super thin, crispy one to the right texture, but once she does achieve the texture, she adds the ingredients at the very end, so it's a little bit different than the other one, which gets folded up with all the ingredients inside of it. So all the ingredients, and then it's just flattened over into a half moon. Looks like a basically paper thin, crispy chip. Have you ever had this before?
I don't think so. I think this is my first time. I'm excited. So this food, it began its journeys in Vietnam, but when it comes to Thailand, we kind of like adapt the taste to be like Thai taste. That's why we name it Khanam Vuong Yuan.
All right, we have the crispy version of the Khanam Vuong Yuan. I've never tried this before. You can see all the fillings in there. I can't peel it back too far because it's gonna break, but we've got the shrimp mixed with coconut, sort of sweet paste, pickled radish, bean sprouts, tofu, peanuts, a little bit of cilantro, and green onions in there. I'm just gonna break this with my hands. I feel like this is probably the wrong way of doing it. Oh no, I'm destroying it. Okay, what I'm gonna do is break a little piece of this off and try to grab some of the filling if I can. There we go, let's try it just by itself first. Wow. The coconut is really strong. Yum. Even the batter actually has flavor. The turmeric flavor in there is faint, but you can still taste it. It's nice. Okay, it's more sweet than I thought. I'm not really sure the proper way of eating this. I'm kind of destroying it, but let me try to get a big chunk here if I can, because we've also got a sauce, which is like a sweet Thai sauce. Pour a little bit on there. I don't think it needs any more sweetness, but let's try it. Oh yeah. Actually, the sauce is awesome. Super tangy. And the deeper you get into there, the more those savory ingredients coming out, like the bean sprouts, the pickled radish, and also the tofu as well. Definitely not pretty to eat, a little bit messy. They gave me a fork and spoon, but I don't think that's gonna work. But what I really like here is their coconut shrimp paste. You can't really taste the shrimp very much. And I thought the sauce was gonna be too much, but the sauce is actually nice with it too. Messy, greasy, but super satisfying. Okay, let's attempt the spoon here, see if that's any better. But you can just see how crispy that is. It's like paper thin. And this filling, this coconut filling, is really where most of the flavor is coming from. You can't really taste the shrimp, but it does give a little bit of a sort of umami. Actually, really freaking good. The perfect contrast of coconut sweetness and a little bit of savoriness as well. But without the sauce, it's a little bit too sweet. So I think I'm just gonna like drizzle sauce all over it, sort of. Yum. Really, really good. It's a lot sweeter than I thought, like almost like a dessert. I wouldn't say a dessert, but getting there. And screw the spoon. Fingers is the only appropriate way of eating this, I think. So this is the other version. It's basically like a massive deep fried dumpling. It's been stuffed with the same ingredients. Very similar, but with the egg in the batter, which is key difference here. And then also cooked, almost deep fried. I'm gonna try to rip this one open so we can get a look at the insides here. Like right out of the fryer, super hot. Oh, look at that. Full of all that beautiful sweet and savory goodness. There's also some pickles on the side, cucumbers, onions, chilies. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of this sauce here, or a lot of that sauce, and just rip this apart once again. There's no proper way of eating this. I don't really know how to do it. Yeah. It looks like a big chunk of deep fried batter, but there's so much more flavor on the inside. I love the crunch of the bean sprouts, but really the sweetness of that coconut shrimp paste mix is really good. What do you call that in Thai, Ming?
We just call it sai gung.
Sai gung. There's another dish, kanam buang, which is like traditional just Thai crepe, not the Vietnamese version. They use the same filling. So I think that's the key difference here, is like the filling is definitely not going to be that in Vietnam, in the ban xiao. Bean sprouts and some other things, but it's a lot sweeter here in Thailand. Yeah. I love it.
It's not easy to use a plastic spoon, eh? Cheers. Oh wow. I can taste that coconut. I like it. That's good. She got a lot of like local lining up, and she like making it by hand, one by one. It's crazy.
Always nice to try a new street food here in Bangkok, and that was really tasty. This Talat Phlu area is one of my favorites in the city. It's just got a real old school vibe. The old boys here playing some Chinese checkers under the overpass right in front of the street food stall. We're gonna keep going, show you more of all the cheap foods you can try here in Talat Phlu.
So next we come to this spot here. They're selling a chive cake. In Thai we call it kui chai. Basically this area, Talat Phlu, is really a hot spot for it.
So these chives are not green onions, they're garlic chives, so like garlic sprouts. And they mix it with a rice batter. They form these little cubes and then fried up, crispy, golden. A lot of fried snacks here in Talat Phlu, and then topped with I believe like a soy sauce chili. So you can see we've got the final result here. It's going to be a little bit crispy, a little bit sort of chewy at the same time from that rice batter. Let's try it. Oh, and a little bit sweet too. How do I? Yum. It's a little bit sweet. The texture though is really unique. You can taste the chives. Like Ming was saying, this is a hot spot for it. As far as we could find it online, this is sort of where the Gui Chai originated, was here in Talat Phlu. Not necessarily this shop, but in this area. For me, I love the texture. But again, the sauce they put on it, it's really sweet. It's like a sweet, spicy. It's really good though. Yeah. Alright, I love it. The texture inside is almost creamy because it's like a mochi rice batter, but then you get the crispy exterior. It's almost like fried garlic chive mochi, if that makes any sense. It's like what it tastes like, but then it's covered in sweet soy chili sauce. For me, it's all about the texture. I love the creaminess with the crunchy exterior.
Actually, there's two types of Gui Chai or like chive cake. This one deep fry, and then there's steam one. But personally, I like this one because it's like crispy on the outside and really soft on the inside.
One of the characteristic features of Talat Phlu that everyone thinks of when you say Talat Phlu is the train tracks. So we're going to take you over there next. It's pretty cool. You can get really close, a little bit too close. What I really like about Talat Phlu is it's very close to the center of Bangkok, but it's far enough away to have a really local feel to it. It's got an old school vibe, and one of the main kind of attractions, I guess, is the Talat Phlu train station. So it's not a metro station, it's one of the train stations, and the train comes very, very close to all of these restaurants that line the sides of the tracks. So Talat Phlu actually translates to the betel nut market. Not even very long ago, maybe just 50 years ago, this area would have been just betel nut plantations. And nowadays, it's a bustling part of Bangkok where you can come and enjoy all kinds of really cheap street food. It's sort of famous for being one of the cheapest area. And I'm a little bit biased because I actually stay in Talat Phlu when I'm visiting Bangkok. We're gonna try out one of the popular restaurants along the side of the train tracks right here. You can see the train tracks literally right here. All kinds of different things, beef noodles, there's desserts, there's everything you can imagine, you name it, they've got it. But there's one stall that's very popular that's selling red roasted pork. Let's go try that. So just beside the train tracks here at Talat Phlu station is a very popular khao mu dang, red roasted pork stall that has a big line of locals. They've got all the different pork hanging up in the window. They have both the crispy pork, mu krob, and also the mu dang, the red pork. And it's just served atop rice with a beautiful red sauce on it. You can see all the meat just hanging up right back there. So that red roasted pork is just chopped up into short strips, and then it's topped upon a bed of rice and with a ton of mu dang sauce, red pork sauce. So it's their own special sort of sauce just for this dish, sort of a sweet sauce, and this is the final result here. So you can see all the pork with that beautiful, beautiful red sauce served with a boiled egg, a little bit of cucumbers, but I'm just gonna try a piece of this as is before I add any of the chilies. It's definitely very sweet, but extremely tender pork. It's not a fatty cut of pork. It's like a nice loin, so pretty lean, but still very tender at the same time. Just falls apart in your mouth, but it doesn't feel heavy. Actually, the sauce isn't as sweet as I was expecting. And there's also a big plate of chili soy sauce on the table so you can see. These are almost like little pickled chilies. These go great with it. A little bit salty. Almost like a jalapeno, if you will. Kind of helps balance it out. A little bit salty. Not super spicy. A little bit kind of pickled, sour acidity. And I can hear the train coming now. It's about to get really loud. My favorite part about this dish is the burnt ends from the red pork that sort of caramelized with that red sauce all over it. It's nice and sweet. It's got a different texture to it. And a really satisfying dish. Not everything you see that's red here in Thailand is going to be spicy. This dish is not spicy at all. It's sweet. I love it. Perfect for a breakfast, lunch, or dinner, really. But in Thailand, they particularly like to eat udang for breakfast.
This shop is 70 years old and they've always been by the train track for the whole time. And even I live nearby, this is the first time I try it and I regret I should just come earlier and try it because it's really, really good. Yeah.
70 years of doing just one dish. Well, technically two dishes if you count the crispy pork as well. But you can really see that when somebody dedicates their life or multiple generations, that it really starts to pay off, because we could barely get a seat here. The whole restaurant's packed. There's always a line of people waiting for more. Really good. That was great. Simple but great. It's one of the classic Thai dishes and super cheap. It was only 55 baht. So like less than $2, really cheap. And right next to the train tracks and this khao mu dang place is a very famous, as you can see, all the people waiting in front, dessert shop for traditional Thai desserts. So we're gonna jump in line and grab some dessert next. It's almost like a deli counter, but instead of sliced meats, it's just tons of traditional Thai desserts. So a lot of these desserts are using ingredients like rice, also pandan. There's a lot of coconut. Palm sugar is another popular ingredient, and there's so many different kinds. This is such a popular stall. You actually have to grab a ticket, a number, and then wait in line. We've already been waiting for about 10 minutes. It must be really good. Just look at all the people in here. It's craziness.
So this is one of the most traditional Thai dessert. We call it a golden dessert. The history goes back when there are Portuguese chef coming into Thailand during Ayutthaya era, and he adapted his recipe to basic Thai ingredients like egg yolk and palm sugar. So we call this one Tong Yod. Direct translation is a golden drop. Basically, the mix of egg yolk and flour, drop it in a really heat syrup. And in Thailand, we really believe in like gold mean wealth. So this is used in like a celebration ceremony. And I really want Luke to try. It's really good.
Okay, I am really looking forward to trying this because it is so popular. It was about a 25-minute wait to get our desserts. We got a couple different kinds, so let's go find somewhere to try them. So why not just sit at the train station to enjoy our desserts? The train just picked up a new load of passengers, and let me introduce everything I've got to you. But let me wait for this train to go by. Well, I was just gonna say, I love that they wrap it in a banana leaf, but then they just throw it in a plastic bag no matter what. So we've got the golden desserts that Mink was telling you about, but let me open up this one here and see what we've got. One of these is my all-time favorite dessert. Okay, no, this is the black sticky rice with a little bit of coconut cream on top, served in a banana leaf. And look at the oil coming off that. Oh, it looks good, smells delicious too. So all I've got to eat this is this tiny little twig, so I'm gonna try my best here not to destroy it. But you know, when I was a noob to Asia and I was first discovering Asian cuisine, desserts made with rice was not appetizing to me, but now I'm a big fan. Ooh, this isn't easy. Let me try to pick it up. This one is with the black sticky rice. Okay, here we go. Yum. Yeah. Oh my god. You can just taste that that's handmade, made with love. Natural flavor, using palm sugar, which is so much more flavorful than a refined sugar. You've got that coconut. There's sort of a coconut shredded sort of paste on top of it, but then you've got the coconut cream below it too. And then that black sticky rice, which is probably a little bit sweetened as well. Oh man, that is really good. And it doesn't like taste like rice. Ah, screw it, I'm just using my fingers. Just going in for it. Because the sticky rice is so dense. It's almost like a cake. So it's not even really like eating rice at all. Okay, let's open this one up in the banana leaf once again. And this is Khao Niao San Kaya, which is, Khao Niao is sticky rice, San Kaya is this custard that's on top of it. Such a beautiful, light, but flavorful custard. Oh, I can't use this, I'm just gonna have to pick it up once again. It's almost like a cake, but it's all rice on the bottom. Let's try this. Oh man. That custard is just so rich and creamy. It just melts in your mouth. And the texture between the chewy rice and the soft, creamy custard, it's such a perfect blend. This is like my guilty pleasure right here. And this is what really made me fall in love with Thai traditional desserts, is the Khao Niao San Kaya. Look at that jiggle.
So I want to tell you more about the meaning. This one we call it Phoi Thong. And you see like this infinite line, like you don't know where to start and you don't know where to end. So it means long life and lasting love. So I'm going to try this one. It's simple, but it's delicious.
So they're all actually the same ingredients, but they're just different shapes. I'm gonna try the golden drop. Never tried this before. Wow, that one's too sweet for me. Oh man, it's like pure sugar. The texture's nice, but way too sweet. And this one's the Phoi Thong Mink Just Try. Let's give this a try. Long life, long love. Yes, please. It's so sweet though. I prefer the Khao Niao San Kaya, but it's still pretty good. Coconutty and just sweet, just sugar. Okay, let's continue our Talat Phlu food tour, crossing the train tracks here. And actually, fun fact, the train system was introduced by the 5th king of Thailand, Rama V. Anything else?
Not really.
So here in Bangkok, Chinese influence is everywhere you look, and Talat Phlu is no exception. In the late 18th century, Thailand moved its capital from Ayutthaya to Bangkok, and around that time a lot of shop here in Talat Phlu for chicken rice, which is one of the just most classic Thai foods for any time of day here in Bangkok. But this place is really cool. It's been around for 50 years. It's called Gao chicken rice. They're cutting the chicken fresh, so even though it's a simple dish, it's a very time-intensive dish to cook. First they need to cook the bones and the skin and everything down for hours and hours to get that oil, get that beautiful broth. They extract that oil so that they can actually cook the rice in the chicken oil. The chicken is then poached, chopped, sliced if you want it with skin or with no skin, and then it's just served on that beautiful, beautiful rice. So a lot of the flavor is actually coming from that oily khao man, which means greasy rice, chicken oil rice. And then there's a ginger chili sort of sweet sauce, which goes along with it. This is like an everyday type of food here in Thailand. This shop is really cool though. Been around for 50 years, really popular with the locals here in Talat Phlu. It's such a simple thing, but when done right, it's just a burst of flavor. It's so satisfying. The chicken is just ridiculously tender, and then that rice is so oily and sticky. Sort of absorbs all that sauce, which is a little bit spicy, but you can also add more ginger. They've given you a huge bowl of ginger and green chilies, which you can add as much as you want to get a little bit extra kick. I love the ginger in there. It's just such a refreshing dish. That chicken is so soft. It goes well with the rice. Yeah. Let's get some of this chicken broth taste. Oh yeah. It's just like pure chicken flavor. You can just see how beautifully cooked that chicken is. It's so soft. The way they poach the chicken, and then they put it right into the ice bath, and it gets the texture of the chicken almost like a sous vide. It's incredible. That was a really solid chicken rice, always so satisfying and really hearty. Simple but delicious dish. This area, Talat Phlu, I highly recommend anybody who's visiting Bangkok to check it out. It's just got such a cool vibe, really old school. You can get the sense of Thailand maybe 20, 30 years ago. And that's gonna be it for our episode here in Talat Phlu. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next episode of Chopstick Travel. Bye.